It's your player partner Kapone. We got Hot 16 and the Dope House live in the house, man. Not to mention our very special guest, Just Hits in the building, man. How you doing, player partner?
What's good with you, Playboy?
Oh.
Yes, sir.
But what this is, man, this is the Dope House live and Hot 16 up in this bitch, man. We coming together. Like I said, Just Hits in the house. He got a show every Wednesday night, man. It's been popping. Everybody been talking about it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's your man Just Hits, representing for Hip Hop Elements All City Radio every single Wednesday night from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 o'clock out here on the West Coast, of course, and you can catch it on www.therealiumg.com. That is www.thealiumg.com. Ladies and gentlemen.
How did you get into the radio thing, man? How did you go from producing, mixing and mastering and all that to radio?
Well, I still do all that stuff, but at the same time, I knew I had to branch out and do something more than just music, you know what I mean? Because it takes more than just doing that just to get out there, you know what I mean? So,
right.
My former teacher from back in the days, he hit me up and he said, we got a little opportunity for you here. They told me it was the radio thing, and back then it was for Jam City America, out there in Wichita, Kansas. They provide the platform, and the show is Hip Hop Elements, so it's kind of like, this is JCA, kind of like, this is the real IUMG right now, and Hip Hop Elements sits on there, so those are the platforms. The platform back then was Jam City America. And they told me about it, and man, I was against it. I didn't want to do it at first.
Why not?
Because I just felt like it wasn't me. I ain't never did no shit like that. I ain't got no experience in it. I was just like, radio, man, that ain't me. I'm a producer. I'm an engineer. I mix. I master. Like I said, I still do it to this day.
Yeah, that's something different. Yeah, it's like
some way different. But you know, your boy worked in the call center back in the day, so I utilized my everything I learned in that. You know what I mean? Especially everything with your voice and the way you speak and how you speak and what you're supposed to say, what you're not supposed to say. And I also went online and looked up some good radio broadcasts. You know what I mean? Guys like Tariq Nasheed, Jason Black, Zoe Williams. They helped out a lot listening to those.
I listened to a lot of those guys he just named too.
Yep.
Shout out.
Yeah. I've been listening to those dudes for about like 4 years now, even before the radio thing. So I kind of already knew how it was done just because I used to just like listen to their shit and just like kind of, I don't want to say mimic off it, but I had the blueprint. The blueprint was there. I knew exactly what kind of equipment to go get. They sent me the SAMs, they sent me the microphones and all that. And yeah, they hooked it up. And as of February 2013, I went on live, and I was on JCA until like about May 2015, which is when they moved on and transitioned, and they stopped doing music and they started doing more talk radio, live radio and shit. And then that's what, at the end of the year, 2015, that's how we did it. And we've been live ever since, again, February of this year and moving on.
Let's go back to your first career. Okay. Producing. That just shows your versatility, because you can go from a profession as in producing and mixing where you don't really have to say much to having to say a lot on the radio. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's a whole career change. You feel what I'm saying?
Big time.
How did you get in producing and making beats?
Man, late 90s when I was at James Logan High School. But they also had a digital audio program. My senior year, I got up in there.
So you can make videos too?
Yeah. I was editing videos, doing all that back then before I was doing the music.
Okay.
But once I got into the music shit, I kind of just put all my effort and work into that just because it was something I really wanted to move forward with me.
How old were you when you got the music bug, when you realized that you wanted to make music?
Pretty much when I was like 12, 13, 14 years old, like around that time. That's when I became a fan of the music, like really started getting into hip hop and really listening, going to the store, buying CDs.
Like, what producer turned you on to, like, man?
It was always Dre, because if you think about it, it was the Easy Does It album was his.
That put you on, yeah.
So when I heard that, it immediately caught me, and I was just like, damn, this reminds me of that Easy Does It tape.
When you first started making beats, what was the first equipment that you owned and you started making beats on?
Well, that I owned, I picked up that purple MP7 in 2002.
Okay.
I didn't have any equipment back in the days. I just kept taking classes like little JCs and colleges and shit.
You went to school for that shit.
Yeah, and that's how I did it. Until I started buying I bought my first drum machine, started making the music off of there, but I still wasn't really full on until like about 2004 or 2005 until I finally picked up the inbox. Because y'all gotta understand, that shit was expensive back in the days.
The first time somebody rapped on your beat, who was it?
Hey, what's up, Alan? Next level.
Let the people know some of the people that you produce for.
Zach One, I produced for you, Mr. Kapone.
Kapone.
We did some things with the Hood Stars, AP9, the Mob Figures, Goldie Gold from the Federation.
Shout out to Goldie Gold.
I mean, the whole TIE crew, everybody was over there engineering with Lee Majors and Joe Blow. Y'all know Joe Blow. He was just on Sway's Wake Up Show. One of the advantages of this radio show is you get to talk and meet with a lot of artists from a lot of places all over the country. Yeah. Also, hey, I can't. It wouldn't be right if I forgot my man, Smokey D, High, Wild, and Young, representing. You know what I mean? We got
Smoke. What's up, Big Smoke?
We got some things out there together. You know what I mean? Shout out to my boy,
Hot 16, man.
Hot 16.
For all y'all listening that's tuned in, this man right here is the reason why I'm doing the Dope House Live. A while ago, I had another radio show that I was doing with a WRN. You know what I'm saying, the Insane Empire, TIE Radio. We did it for a while and then it kind of like dissipated. And I seen that he was still doing his thing with the, with the All City Radio. And he influenced me to get back into it and start the Dope House Live. So I'd like to thank you on some real shit.
No doubt, no doubt. Again, it's Hip Hop Elements All City Radio every single Wednesday night from 8 to 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 o'clock out here on the West Coast. You can catch it on www.therealiumg.com, spelled out the way it is. Or if you want to go ahead and listen to us off your telephonic device, you go ahead and download the MixLR, the app, you know what I mean? And you can listen to us off your telephonic device. My advice to the producers out there, if you want to come up with different sounds all the time, learn to use different programs. Every program you flip your shit on, it's gonna make your stuff sound not just better, but you get a different sound, so your shit don't sound constantly repetitive and the same all the time. So you lose that monotony of it. You know what I mean?
For people that's listening, rappers coming up, how can they hear some of your stuff? If they want some beats, how can they acquire some beats from you?
www.therealiumg.com/justhits, JUSTHITS. www.therealiumg.com/justhits. Profile information, social media information, beats. If you scroll down the page a little bit, right there, all the beats, all the stuff is right there.
Oh, you got a thing down there. Okay.
We even got a little donation button on there, so y'all go ahead and donate a couple of dollars. You know what I mean? If you like the show and the work and the programs we'll be putting out there, invest into it. You know what I mean? We need to keep the lights on too. But
you being a producer and an ear for talent, who's your top 5 MCs of all times?
That's gonna be really hard.
I know.
Man, Royce the 5'9" is up there. He's one of my favorites.
Bad
Crooked Eye is one of my favorites.
Bad motherfucker.
Corrupt is one of
yeah.
my favorites. Definitely, of course, Biggie Smalls and Pac. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. That's a nice little list. Ain't that nice? I can say Ice Cube, LL, Pac, Nas, and Scarface.
Like I said, that question really depends on your age and where you're from. So.
Right. Man, this is the Dope House Live and Hot 16, man. You know what I'm saying? You can tune in to the Dope House Live every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 11 Eastern Standard Time, you know what I'm saying? And that's at the dopehouselive.com. That's TheDopehouselive.com. And tune in every Wednesday to my man Just Hits.
Every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 o'clock Pacific. Hip Hop Elements All City Radio, only on www.therealiumg.com.
And also go on YouTube and check out Hot 16. My man Smokey D in the building.
Shout out to
Smokey
Hot 16
D, man, what's
magazine.
that info, man? How can they get to that?
Oh yeah, you can check out the vlog. It's Hot 16 VLOG via YouTube.
And that's what's up, man. This your player partner Kapone. We finna smoke some Mary J. Wine. We'll be back next time.
Peace, family. Hot 16 Mag, where music lives.
Shit, my name Kayda K, aka King Kayda. You know what I'm saying? Represent Lakeview, San Francisco. Right now, I'm just putting out a bunch of material. Like I don't have no set projects or nothing that I'm working on right now. I'm really trying to go more or less the route of working singles and working hot records.
15, 16 years now. Yeah, I'm a little upset with these youngsters because they got the game twisted, back in the day, But now, you youngsters, man, y'all got it twisted, man. You got it twisted with these skinny jeans. You got it twisted.